Welcome back to the Drug Aware Margaret River Pro. This year in 2016, we celebrate 40 years of competitive surfing and crowning world champs like Adriano de Souza did last year in 2015. A lot of hard work and dedication. Didn't mind being the underdog in the early stages of his career and ended up holding that coveted trophy above his head after a big win at the Pipe Masters. Well, now he's in round two against a man that took out Kelly in the second round of competition, Leo Fioravanti. Thank you, Strider. This is a common sight. We're not surprised. This is an often start when you have de Souza taking on not just wild cards, but anyone in an act. The start of heats are always critical to watch. And now, finally moving back into the lineup, does this play into de Souza's favor? He's already got a snap off the top. Nice open face hook. Steady tempo and rhythm into the inside corner. Nice tight power jam. Running through the inside. He's got to ditch the finish because he ran out of room.
Yeah, you could see halfway through that last maneuver there, he looked out the corner of his eye and saw that shallow ledge.
Sometimes they think he gets people off their game. There's some people that try to play his and try to reroute the start. Got back into position. Did he capitalize here, Potts?
Well, nice little turn to kick things off. Nice and smooth surfing. That bottom turn, top turn combo from de Souza, one of the best in the game. So consistent. Now he starts to get going down the line, and this is where he kind of looks out in the corner of his eye and sees that shallow reef. And really, you can see once he comes off the bottom here, goes into the lip. Now he looks down. You can see him looking at the reef, and he kind of lost his, didn't lose his nerve, but lost concentration. 6.83. That could have been a bit more on that had he ridden out of that, but still a great start from de Souza.
Paddling now is 20 minutes on the clock. It's going to be the Italian. Leo, a little top turn, keeping his speed down the line, pushing harder off the lip now, matching the power and pace of the wave for a big finish. So letting a lot of time go off the clock. He provides a fair answer to Adriano de Souza.
Well, if you go back to the heat he had with Kelly yesterday, 3 waves he surfed. So a very patient surfer. Make sure he picks the right waves. I love his tempo, his speed on that last wave. There was no rush, there was no hurry. Not trying to over-surf the situation. And if he does that, he's going to get some good scores. Let's have a look. Solid size wave there. De Souza puts the head down. Nice opening maneuver. Just clicked it nicely. Beautiful bottom turn into that beautiful turn up the top there. This is nice, easy rhythm, Joe. He's not rushing things, just focusing on each turn as it comes up. Not getting too far ahead of himself, which is very important out here.
For the rest of his career, with now 18 on the clock, he's surfing against a pipe master in Adriano de Souza, and now he's taking the lead off him. Fioravanti hits the jackpot. 7-7-7 to start.
Wow, what a start that is. De Souza wiping out at the end of his. Let's have a look at the comparisons here. Very similar size waves, very similar opening maneuvers. Both with that low center of gravity bottom turn, both with that front side wrap. Leo just a little bit more dynamic on the finish, and de Souza with that wipeout. So that was the difference right there, Joe. And when you look at those waves side by side, both waves were very similar out the back. Leo finished his wave off with a really strong maneuver. De Souza fell off at the end, and that's the difference between the 6.83 and the 7.77.
You know, I'm sorry, I almost heard that question.
You caught up with Christian Bradley.
Yeah, Christian Bradley.
Right?
Well, I mean, Christian Bradley, one of the things about Christian is that he actually shaped for Channel Islands there for a little while. So he honed his skills, you know, on the same exact models. He shaped a lot of boards for Kelly Slater back in the day. As you look over my shoulder, Kelly Slater's locker is empty too. So it's just interesting to have both these guys. But again, you know, Bradley is an accomplished shaper. He's been doing it for a long time, and he's really good with the computer. He actually, you know, was able to use that software and make these great boards that are underneath Leo's feet.
Thank you, Pete Mel. Leo Fioravanti just getting a wave on one of those Bradleys, working his way to the inside corner. Let's see what happened here, Potts.
Nice little wave here, Joe. Obviously underneath the priority of de Souza. Beautiful bottom turn. I love that wraparound turn that he's got going. There's very little body movement as far as Leo goes. I mean, he's so solid on his feet. Doesn't twist that body as much as most. But look at this. How did he get away with that? I mean, I thought there was going to be no fins left on that board whatsoever. So Leo is going to put a nice little backup on the board. 7.77 on his first wave. sneaking underneath priority of De Souza, which is a rare thing to do, and get a good score.
Italy in the lead over last year's world champ, Adriano De Souza. Leo now up and riding, looking to back up his first score. That came in at a 7.77. Nice off the bottom, off the top approach, providing a finish. Been finishing right over the rocks, not leaving any room for error against De Souza. This heat started with an aggressive paddle battle, as De Souza always likes to get the start. De Souza accomplished that with a 6.83, but Leo answered with still the best single score of the heat. Adriano on the next one. Wrapping cutback while stretching out, laid back, dagger in the open face, but he goes down.
Wow, well, it looks like advantage to Fioravanti. 5.43 on the wave before the last one. Leo backed it up again with another wave, so staying busy. A little bit busier than he did against Kelly Slater. De Souza maybe feeling a little bit of pressure right now. 6.5 to go.
Can they go 2 in a row? Things often get harder, but he's been training and working hard for this moment. This wave was ridden during the break pots.
Yeah, I mean, that was a strange takeoff as well. Looks like he sort of struggled to get to his feet, using his priority on that occasion. So that's what happened, and then he had to sit back and let Leo go on this one. Fioravanti trying to back up that 7.77. Couple of nice turns right there, free fall drop, and then just fires away with another good turn. So Leo Fioravanti starting to feel it, starting to feel that he's putting that pressure on Adriano De Souza, Joe. And what happens when someone feels pressure? Little mistakes start creeping in, and this is what happened right here, just going for that big layback hook, catching that outside rail, poking the nose into the water and goes down. So a big mistake right there for Adriano De Souza. And Leo's put another good score on the board.
Another score into the 7 range for the Italian, a 7.33 and a 7.77. And now De Souza is now looking for an 8.27 here. Nice vertical snap, big hammer, big 2-turn combo, and a dramatic landing on that final turn. Curious to see how he's going to plan his comeback with 5 minutes to go.
You know, the thing I love about De Souza is his ability to come back after mistakes. I mean, Leo had priority. De Souza caught this wave. Beautiful vertical turn. We haven't seen a lot of that from the natural footers, and then hooks in. Beautiful second turn right there. This is going to be, I reckon, up there with his 6.83, maybe even a little bit better, Joe. Two-turn combo, and you don't really need length of ride here at Margaret River Main Break. You just got to rattle off a couple of big turns. The judges will appreciate that.
The judges always react in a big way to a 2-turn combo. What do you think, Potts?
I agree. They love it. And how much do they love it? 8.67. That's how much they love it. No messing around there. Adriano De Souza back on the horse and puts himself into first place, Joe.
De Souza just turning it quickly with that 2-turn special. They'll do a little layback off the top. Deep bottom turn, misstep on the climb. Now Leo needs an answer. Nice highline wrap. Fioravanti now setting up the inside wall. Nice forehand hook, layback jam, and now coming into the end section track, they'll tap it shut. Now here, Potts, an easy comparison. De Souza, 2 turns, walled out section. He got the 8.67. Leo had multiple majors through the inside. Maybe didn't have that powerful closeout section. We'll see how the judges think about this. What do you react to?
Well, I'm thinking De Souza's wave slightly better. It was maybe a little bit bigger wave, bigger turns. But in saying that, Leo surfed that wave immaculately. There was no mistakes, fit 3 solid turns and finished off nicely. 7.74 required, so I'm calling that's very similar to his first wave, which is 7.77. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lead change.
So you see that Leo needing a 7.74. He started off with the 7.77. Judges always have all their comparisons, as we'll take another look here.
Yeah, let's have a look at that. It's gonna come down to these first couple of turns. Big wraparound turn right there. Didn't get the board all the way around. Pumps off the bottom. That's a bit better right there. A little bit more attitude on that. And then that layback hook. So there's 3 solid turns from Leo and finished off on his feet. Very, very important. So, wow, it's going to be close, Joe.
Very interesting. Love that theory, though. When you're surfing, Potts, you want to get a wave that goes all the way into the beach. You want to do a bunch of different turns. He knows a big closeout. He could get going really quickly. If it's a heavy section, he comes down with a big turn. It's going to be a big score. Let's have a look here.
All right, this was the the opening wave, the 7.77. So 2 solid turns and then finished off right there. Maybe a little bit more dramatic on the finish. Maybe a little bit bigger wave, but a lot bumpier as well. That last wave he got was nice and clean. It's going to be touch and go. I reckon it's borderline as scores start to filter through.
Now numbers dropping. Last of Leo Fioravanti. It's a 7.83. He gets the lead back on a split decision from the panel. As we check out the numbers, 15.6 to De Souza's 15.5. And now Leo is close to another massive upset here at the drug-aware Margaret River Pro. Controlled the heat against Kelly in round 2. And now a seesaw battle in round 3 against the defending world champ and defending event champ. 45 seconds.
What's happening this year? What is going on? I mean, it's crazy. This whole sport's been turned upside down. All these young kids are coming out firing, surfing like seasoned veterans.
And now if he wants to win back-to-back world titles, it's going to be in a much different way.
Wow.
As De Souza out of the contest by the Italian wild card. Leo pushed with the paddle battle to start, dug deep on the final wave and turned it. He's off to round 4.